Okay.
All right, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna remain motionless for a second. Let me get all set up. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Evening, how you doing? Welcome to Drexel Design Podcast, brought to you by Down the Shore Marketing, local marketing for all your local needs.
That's right.
I'm CJ,
Robert.
This is Ashish.
and tonight we're here to talk about keeping our guacamole straight, and some Halloween beers and some kosher beers, unrelated. So we're going to talk about some different beers we have for Halloween, IPAs, and some other ones that are there for kosher. So let's start off with Stonewall.
Okay.
Robert?
Sounds good. Robert, it's your Stonewall first.
Right, we got the Stonewall in.
Yes.
It's beautiful beer that is
Can you show the logo?
packaged here in Brooklyn, and it's got a grapefruit base. Ooh, yes.
Say there a cup, please, Ashish.
Here we go.
The third cup.
Fruity grapefruit.
Is there any
Tilt
history
that
to
glass a little bit.
it? Nice. Just sip, because we're going to
Yes.
do that 6 more to go.
Yes. Okay.
Gonna be a long night. All right.
Okay,
So
don't drive home through Allenhurst.
we are going to try a beer now that neither of us have ever tried.
Session IPA from Brooklyn. Okay.
It is
Cheers.
fully kosher certified,
Certified kosher.
and we are going to be kosher now in tasting it.
Nice bouquet.
It does have a nice,
It's
Beautiful
good.
bouquet.
It's a good
Smells beautiful.
like it's very
It's fruity.
expansive.
Tropical, right?
Yeah.
Very tropical. It takes me to the Dominican Republic for some reason.
And it's Brooklyn Brewery. The logo is okay. Almost like the Coca-Cola logo, which I don't
Almost like an LGBTQ
But-
thing, right?
But it's good.
Right?
It's diverse. It's
Diversity.
LGBTQIA plus. Which is
Very
nice.
Brooklyn. Yes.
Actually, depends on what kind of Brooklyn.
5.0 ABV.
Yes.
It's a nice, it's an easy drinking IPA. I mean, I think most IPAs I struggle with, but this one is actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, well, I think the
It was
grapefruit.
good. Ashish, tell us again about the history of IPA.
Indian Pale Ale. Again, we
Right.
discussed this a few episodes
Times
ago. So happened that the British used to bring in beer from England into India because India was not producing beer. Most Indians didn't know what beer was. So they began getting it in, but it used to get spoiled. And a lot of the beer that was drunk back then was lighter beer, generally speaking. So they decided to make it heavier so it would last longer on the journey. And that is the reason why you have this beer, which is relatively heavier, has more spices and tropical fruit and things like that. And that's the origins of an IPA. And here we are having a version of IPA right here in Brooklyn and right here in New Jersey.
It's very
I thought they
refreshing.
didn't have one of the ingredients, so they had to use something else.
Yeah, well, the main reason why they did this is because the beer wouldn't keep well. The light beer,
Okay.
it wouldn't keep well to the 6-month journey on a
Okay.
ship. So there's no way they could transport it. They had to add stuff to it. And they added German hops. And Germany was not too far away, so that was easy. They dunked it in, made it much more heavier. Same thing goes for wine. Wine is the same problem. You have lighter wine, doesn't transport very well. Heavier wine, not a problem.
Okay, no.
Same story.
Remember you saying they didn't have barley in India, so they used lots more hops. That's where they got the IPA.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think we do make barley, but it's not like anywhere close to what Europe produces.
Yeah, so like they didn't have it, so they had to double up on hops.
That could be too.
That seems to make a
that's
lot
what we
of
discussed
sense.
last time.
Yeah, that could
Okay,
be.
great. So Robert, want to get your second beer? See what it's like.
All right, let's
Oh,
try the
yes.
second
Oh,
one.
Blue Moon.
The Blue Moon Mango Wheat. Blue Moon Mango Wheat. All right.
Yes, and unlike most Blue Moons that we are more familiar with, which have a grapefruit base, this is a mango wheat. It's what is it? 5.4% alcohol.
It's slightly
by
higher than this
volume.
one. But
And same as the other one, I think, actually. So it'll be an interesting taste. I've always enjoyed Blue Moon, the regular Blue Moon that we are all used to. This will be a different taste altogether, the mango wheat. So
all right.
are we ready to indulge?
We are
Sure.
ready.
All
Yeah, the
right.
Blue Moon logo is okay, but it does a simple technique where it tries to combine upper and lower case together. The U in the blue for Blue Moon is a lowercase, which is kind of annoying to me, but that's their logo and they can do what they want. But I like how the swoosh for the Blue Moon goes across the actual moon that's blue.
Yes, that's a
And this is
beautiful
pretty
thing.
good. Although it's kind of difficult to see, the orange isn't very even on the color there.
That's like a weird orange, right? It's like a fluorescent orange almost.
It's almost it's yellowy.
Yellowish,
more than
yeah.
orange.
Yeah, it's an interesting
You
little.
gotta get better quality control down to printers.
It does smell of mango, and it definitely smells like a wheat beer. It has that.
So it smells like mango. Does it have mango in it?
I think there'll be some flavors, right?
Yeah, it's
And if we're pregnant, we shouldn't drink it. So we're okay drinking it.
so far so good. I mean, who knows by the end of the evening?
Uh-oh.
No, this is a nice
no
brightness to it.
ingredients.
Right? This is a nice
It's a nice taste.
brightness. It's almost like a lager, a wheat kind of wheat beer. Not a lager, but it has a brightness that I don't see in the IPA out here.
Yeah.
The IPA is down here. This
Right.
one is like up
It's
there,
more
nice and
expressive. It's more, bold. Not bold. It's more. Well, it's more fruity, actually. I think.
bright. Definitely, yeah. Lighter, fruitier.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely mango, of course.
Mango here.
Better be mango.
Yeah. The Blue Moon marketing mix is very good. They have a good mix of different social media. The website's good. The logo is solid. They use the logo, the colors, and the typeface permeates all of their marketing material. The website's really good. Pardon me.
They're a very established brand,
my
right?
guacamole's off center.
Oh yes.
And so it carries through on their Facebook presence, on their Instagram presence, and they haven't gone into TikTok yet because it's for kids, I guess. So it works pretty well, and it's pretty solid.
And you do mean that the beer is for kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Not the TikTok is for kids.
But
No,
I actually like that. I might have this at the beach club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do Blue Moon all the time.
It's
Right?
a summery taste.
It's a summer taste, yeah.
tropical, beautiful, fun summer taste.
Given that we're in fall right now with the Halloween theme and everything, this is a nice surprise element here.
Yes,
It's shooting me back to summer.
and considering that our fall in October
While it's still
is
October.
75 degrees.
Let's start with Oktoberfest beer.
Ooh, Oktoberfest. Yes,
This
this
is
is
a Shiner
October.
Oktoberfest beer. Shiner's a pretty big company. You can also tell because I couldn't find an actual website for the Oktoberfest beer. It's all part of the Shiner presence. They do
Is
have
it
a
a
Facebook
German beer?
presence. They do have a pretty good social media presence. What they did was they probably saved money by not making a whole new website for it, by just making it part of their main website,
Oh.
and then
Is it a German
updating
company?
it through. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Updating it through their social media.
Well,
which is
Germans are
much cheaper.
stingy. How to say?
What?
Nice color, I'll tell you
what?
that.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, it's
No?
because we have like 6.
Nice color.
Oh my God, this reminds me of whiskey.
Yeah. It,
Right?
This is a fun
Look at this.
beer. I like
Yeah,
the
it's
logo.
a
I like
interesting,
the
color.
the orange and the blue work well together. Obviously they use a grotesque typeface, which is okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty rote.
So
But,
totally different.
The printing on the labels is good, much better than the Blue Moon, as you can tell.
Very old school fonts, right, going on here.
Typefaces, yes.
They're kind of harking back to the grand old days of Oktoberfest.
It works.
The 1800s
Of
or something.
Germany.
Yeah,
It works.
Germany.
It's solid. They don't overdo it. They don't try to put lots of other grotesque. The grotesque is the typeface. That was the first real, sort of second or third real German typeface before they started using Helvetica. And it was, even so, during World War II, the Nazis made grotesque typeface illegal. But then the law that said that grotesque was illegal to use was written in grotesque. So it's kind of weird.
That's why it's grotesque.
But
Wow.
the beer's pretty good, pretty solid. I like how it's a full body and it keeps its foam. It's nice.
It doesn't smell like much though. That's the funniest thing because the previous two beers like have this
Had
thing
their-
coming at your face.
I think
This
the
one
other two
doesn't
beers
have
have a lot of artificial, natural flavors in it.
Very
Probably
mellow.
this has nothing. Probably.
Because the Blue Moon doesn't even have ingredients. Your guess is as good as mine. We just throw some shit in there.
Oh my God.
But it works. It's good beer.
Yeah,
It's not like
this
a
is,
beer you have to have 5 of, like a Coors Light. It's good.
Yeah, this is the
My
kind of,
guacamole is off center still.
I don't know what to make of this. I mean, guys, this beer is kind of
It's like a
It's
real
a real
beer.
beer.
Yeah.
it's a real beer. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
I'm not
Where's
sure
the
what the other one
Spanish?
is.
Oh, the other two that we've just had were like designer beers.
Designer beers.
It's like you go, her breasts, they feel funny. Oh, that's because they're real.
Mm.
So try your cone head now, then.
Cone head.
Go
Wow.
ahead, it is okay.
Right up from SNL.
What is it called? Cone? It says E head. What is it? Is that right?
The Conehead Haze.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So this is another IPA, and it's an IPA that I was trying to drink at the beach. Never gone to it. So here we are.
Did you have to drive through Allenhurst?
Not quite. Seabright, yes.
See, right's worse.
I know.
And why didn't you get to it, Ashish?
But we did have to actually go through the gauntlet. Going through the gauntlet is going over the bridge in
Yeah.
Rumson.
Yeah, that's a dangerous one too. All right, so
I got
Conehead
pulled
IPA.
over on the bridge going into Rumson with 4 people in the car and 1 girl in the trunk. And they pulled me over and goes, oh, license registration? Oh, you're Mary Weir's little boy, aren't you? Yep. When's you can open up another Peninsula House? Anytime soon, sir. All right, carry on, young man.
When was this? Just yesterday?
No, in 87.
So this
Yes.
this has a nice
I just had my
strong,
permit.
it's a very strong bouquet, right? And it almost smells of pine. Literally.
Mhm.
Well, no wonder there's a big.
It's kind of prickly.
It's prickly. It actually has a
That's
big, huge pine facing your face.
Prickly, yeah.
It tastes like an IPA. It tastes like it's missing something. Barley.
Well, it has hops, malt, the usual stuff. But I think
Yes.
it goes. I think what they've done here is they've mixed old hops with new hops. Old hops are less
Isn't
fruity.
it? Doesn't it explode?
It should, but it's zero gravity, right?
Okay.
Yes, that's.
Well, the idea is they've mixed 2 different things together, like the herbal stuff.
Like if you if you only have a half a glass of skim milk left, half a glass of regular milk left,
There you go.
and
Yeah.
when you're milking cookies, and you put your cookie in, and the motherfucker blows up.
There you go.
In a way, for me, it seems like it's not complete. There's something.
IPAs taste that way.
It doesn't have that finish, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't have that finish at the base of the palate.
yeah,
IPAs
right?
always taste like they're missing something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
It's kind of
they're missing guacamole.
so it's not even tropical. It's not completely herbaceous. Somewhere in between, which explains the mix of the hops, and maybe tastes like guacamole. You're right. This is our man.
My
Look at him.
sweaty
You
guacamole.
can tell right off the bat.
Eat tacos.
Eat me.
Look what I have
So
to
the next
contend
we
with
have-
here between these two. Literally and figuratively
Next we
between these
have-
two.
Pumpkin Smasher by Big Buddy Brewing Company. Pretty good. This will be a stronger beer. Their website's pretty good. They even actually have their own URL for the website. And a
Own
good social media
URL,
presence
ooh.
where images, good imagery. Not a lot of pictures of people drinking the beer, but a lot of good pictures of the beer. A lot of good pictures of the different logos in action, different logo usages. So it's pretty good.
That's good. This one, by the way, I forgot to mention, but they had a
Yes.
pretty good website too. And this is a company from Vermont, and they're very heavy into sustainability and stuff. So they support a lot of the local farmers, blah blah blah, which is where they source the pine from
Okay.
and the hops from. So
Oh.
something different.
Nice story.
It's funny now, even with
Ooh,
when I used to critique websites, I used to always make sure was the mobile site good, is the desktop site good, how does it do in different breakpoints. But these are all mobile first, and they're very, very succinct. They're very good. Nothing overlapping, nothing broken. It's good. Video all syncs in pretty well.
Okay, and this is the Pumpkin Smash. What's the company again?
Muddy Brewing Company.
Money Brink. Okay,
You can
So is it
definitely
real?
taste
I can't
pumpkin.
tell. It's got good pumpkin-y taste.
it does have a nice pumpkin-y bouquet.
Okay.
To begin with, it smells like pumpkin pie.
I guess. Yeah.
Right. It's not like pumpkin. Is that what you said? It's not.
It smells like pumpkin pie. to
It
begin
smells
with.
like it, but it doesn't taste like
It doesn't taste
There's
like
a little-
it.
It
That's
says
good.
best
Zing
if
to
kept
it.
refrigerated. I bought it warm.
Boiled
In
it.
the 80s, Coors came out with this campaign where you got to keep Coors cold. Coors always serve best cold. And you'd go to liquor stores and you always see Coors in big piles, not refrigerated. So that really hurt their
feelings.
hurt their marketing because people had heard these commercials that Coors is going to be kept cold. It's going to be kept cold. They serve cold. And you'd buy it by big cases of Coors Light warm.
Boiled beer.
Oh, it's all chemically super. Wait, super
Superimposed.
ultra pasteurized.
Ultra pasteurized beer. I like the smell. I mean, this pumpkin pie smell. I'm kind of.
It's fun.
It's fun, but
I couldn't drink a 6-pack.
It's so
No,
seasonal.
no. I just
But then again, the only thing I drink more than one of the beers here would be the Blue Moon.
Yeah, I know that is
Because
exactly
the
a treat
Shiner
for
is
me,
too heavy.
Yeah.
this is
The
like drinking
Brooklyn
pumpkin
and
pie.
the Conehead would give me headaches.
Yeah, this is like drinking pumpkin pie without the taste.
Yeah,
Right.
yes, exactly.
It's
But
kind of a weird kind
like
of.
CJ said, though, I couldn't drink a whole bottle.
No, this is just.
Well, beer is not really, you're not supposed to drink that much. Only in America they make the beer so watery that we have to have a 6-pack to get to feel anything. So it's like drinking skim milk.
Oh,
But
there you go.
with beer in Europe, that's also served warm mostly. But it's the
Yes.
heavier beer. It's like a meal, and it's supposed to taste heavy and not make you want to drink for more. Unlike American beer.
Although I've tried Austrian beers, like really light ABV, 2.6%.
Yeah.
Those are really light. They're like on a hot summer day. Oh my god, those taste like nectar of the gods. Very light. You can just keep
There are
drinking
hot summer
them.
days in Austria.
Well, apparently there are some.
Now there are.
Now they are.
Thank God for
Plenty of
global
them.
warming.
Hey.
Yes, things are changing
Yeah.
as we speak.
Brooklyn is a way to do it. Austrian beer. Anybody's interested.
All
All right. So the
Next one?
next one is
Oh, one thing about you did it. The Pumpkin Smasher website. It's good. It works both on mobile and on desktop.
Shipyard.
It's called Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead
It's good,
again.
Good.
We're in pumpkin country.
The
Anyway.
Shipyard Pumpkinhead. I don't know why Shipyard makes a pumpkin beer. I think kind of like everyone has to have something for every holiday.
I know.
And so Shipyard came out with a pumpkin beer.
It's marketing.
It's marketing. It's like the garment industry, right?
The
They had to change
logo
it
is
up every
pretty
season.
lame.
Yeah.
It's not even a serif, but it's all caps. And the
Very old school.
poor
right?
little horse has his legs cut off.
Uh-oh.
Unlike Pumpkin Smasher, which it has the has a Yeti with some pumpkins.
Okay. With legs.
The pumpkins have legs, and the Yeti has legs. But he has all its legs.
I like
Cheers.
the aroma on this.
Cheers again.
Gentlemen,
Pinky.
nice aroma. I like the smell.
It's a little more subtle than the pumpkin.
Very similar.
Smash
It's like almost like a stale pumpkin pie.
Well, it's like a beer that has some pumpkin in it versus a pumpkin beer. The
Right.
Pumpkin Smasher is a pumpkin beer, like you.
Right.
supposed to taste
It's
like pumpkin.
obvious.
This is the Shipyard is a beer that has a hint of pumpkin in it. It's nice.
This is in your face though. This is in your face pumpkin, right? The taste.
Oh, it's not. I think. It's
You
not.
think so?
No, I think it is truly like more subtle
It's a real beer.
in terms of aroma and in terms of taste.
Pumpkin Smasher is more like they took a beer and they put like a pumpkin spice in it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, pumpkin
They-
pie, spice. Yes.
They took it into Starbucks and said, "Make this taste like pumpkin."
There's definitely more citrusy.
Oh, because pumpkin isn't really pumpkin.
There's not a
Spice
citrus.
isn't really pumpkin. It's cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
That's
put cinnamon
what they
sugar
call
in anything and
spice,
it tastes
yeah.
like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, but
Sewer rat tastes
Again.
like pumpkin pie. Well, I wouldn't know because I wouldn't eat the thing on the fucking.
all right. How you doing there, CJ?
Pretty good.
You loving your pumpkins?
I'm almost done. So
It's
while I'm
interesting.
finishing, you can have some more of any of these if you like.
Yeah, it's I personally may not drink any of these. Not just not my style. I mean, it's interesting, but
But with the cone head,
too
You bought
piney
it.
for me. I bought it. It's too piney for
well,
me.
get shit that you like. Sorry, stuff.
Let me see. I think the mango
My
wheat is
avocado's
more.
floating down. Sorry.
I like the actual. I like the Oktoberfest. The
Oktoberfest?
Shiner.
Okay, Shiner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Moon might be the one that I might go for. At least
Yeah, I
today.
had the Blue Moon until I read the ingredients, and I like the Shiner.
Mm-hmm.
Oktoberfest. That's a real Oktoberfest.
But
I like mango. That's the reason why.
Soul Train Rainbow.
Yeah, I like that. I like that whole motif going on. The Soul Train, LGBTQ kind of thing going on.
But we
Very
probably
psych-
shouldn't have saved this for
psychedelicized.
last. But this is the strongest one we have,
Okay.
called Toxic Earth.
Toxic Earth.
It's got a picture of Cthulhu on the front, because we all like Cthulhu. And logo's kind of cool. All caps, it's got a fade, it's got good illustration.
Was that alien out there?
That's Cthulhu.
That is Cthulhu. Okay.
Mhm.
What kind of fantasy series is that? From?
Cthulhu is like a English demon, like H.P. Lovecraft kind
Oh,
of.
that kind of stuff. Okay. H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's green.
Oh my God!
Perfect.
It's green. Ah, it's green.
Wow.
It's green. Green beer.
Mhm.
That'll be a first for me.
It's like St.
For
Patrick's
me
Day.
as well.
Cheers,
Let's see
guys.
how it all goes.
See you in.
It looks like a
Mr. Lovecraft's
looks like
universe.
we took a bar rag and squeezed it out.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is it toxic enough for you?
It tastes like I'm eating Play-Doh.
Wow. Is this off the wall
It's a
different?
double Indian Pale Ale, whatever the hell that is.
Oh my
Brewed with
God!
local honey.
Where are we getting the green?
What kind of it's local somewhere.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Actually, I didn't go. I should go. Gotta go to abominationbrewing.com.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I think it's
collaboration
apropos.
from. Sorry?
Toxic Earth.
Toxic Earth.
It's got
It does sound- it tastes
it's
toxic.
got a poison dart frog on it.
If we survive this, wow.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
We're going to Allenhurst.
Oh my God!
Extreme
I do
Magic
love
In a
the.
handbasket.
I do love the.
The logo's
logo,
kind of
Yeah,
yeah, fabulous.
it's kind of funky.
The-
Yes, I mean
yeah.
that's.
Well,
I have to
the-
give you that. I mean,
The actual
it's-
logo sucks. It's just an all caps
Yeah,
condensed typeface.
yeah,
Sans serif. But-
and plus
so
the
Pumpkinhead.
beer's green.
The
Beer's
Shiner
green.
is okay, but Shiner is kind of overdone with the grotesque. The Brooklyn Lager has a good. It has like the.
Old school.
It's got the good Soul Train rainbow logo.
Yes.
Toxic Earth is pretty good. It does look like
Toxic.
it did fall off the Toxic Avenger.
I say
The
you
Blue
boys.
Moon, the Blue Moon's got really cheap printing. The Pumpkin Smasher's got the good Yeti on. That's pretty good. The Pumpkinhead, that's kind of a half-assed aftermarket logo. But
Toxic
that-
Earth didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
Sure.
that was a little bit scary.
Yeah.
It's
It
like-
looks like.
it's like a beer you get on a dare.
I wouldn't even describe it as a beer. I mean, it's.
It's like a Gatorade gone wrong.
It's like a fermented, like when they showed like the natives like they chew up stuff and they spit it out and went to ferment and that becomes the stuff they drink. Or like a thing that you give a kid on a dare,
Yes.
like a suicide. You go behind the bar and you take one little drip of everything.
And you're 17 years of age and you love this stuff.
And then you find girls and you forget about it totally.
And it tastes good.
At that age, anything goes, right?
Exactly. Wow.
So to recap, the best beer I bought, pardon me if I adjust my avocado, was the Shiner. Oktoberfest. That was great.
Oktoberfest,
man.
okay.
It
Yep,
was a
right
good,
there.
cool beer. It's a
that
nice
is
beer. You can have
old
one of them
school.
and you feel full and satisfied.
Old school.
It's
The
a real
Pumpkinhead
beer.
was my second best beer. It was full body. It didn't have to taste like anything, but you could tell they used pumpkin in it. Although none of them have ingredients, which is kind of creepy. Pumpkin Smasher was okay. It did kind of taste like it came from Starbucks. And on the bottom here, the bottom feeder was Toxic
Oh.
Earth, which was something I got because it looked kind of cool, but I'm regretting finishing it. So
In fact, you're not going to finish it.
You shouldn't, in my
it's only a
opinion.
sip.
That's what they
I
said.
think I can sue you if I get pulled over for drunk driving here. I can sue you.
That is true. Very true.
We can blame it on Toxic Earth.
Yeah.
How about you, Robert? You want to
Toxic
go
Avenger.
through your choices?
Yeah, as far as the three that I brought, I've got the Stonewall, the IPA.
Mm.
it was okay, but nothing to write home about. I like the logos, I like the graphics, but I'm
Kind of
not
like they were
crazy
just
about it.
trying to benefit from like being LGBTQIA plus.
it's kind of
Like
identifying with that.
we need to find
Yeah.
out if they're actually
Yeah.
doing anything to help
Yes,
community.
that
or
community.
they're just
Or they just
they're just gay washing.
Using that, yeah,
Okay,
the
very
whole
good.
kind of
They're pink washing.
pink washing.
And then, however, the Blue Moon Mango, which was totally unfamiliar with, I like the taste. It's refreshing. It's tropical. It's summery, and I love summer. So anything that can remind me or bring me to summer in terms of a taste or anything else is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
This was a pretty decent beer. I like this quite a
The
bit.
beer is pretty good. Oh,
Yeah.
we have to find out what's in it.
Mhm,
The
yes.
Blue Moon logo is pretty good. It's a serif typeface. It's a good on a swash. It goes across the actual Blue Moon. It's nice, a little on the nose, but the printing of that can is abysmal because
It
you can
is.
see it's offset. You can see the white printing over the
Oh, the blue.
orange. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they've tried to mask it.
Like they're cheap.
Yeah, they could have done a better job for sure. Anything else, Robert, to add?
No, I don't think so. I
Okay.
think we're good.
I think
Well,
yeah.
well,
What
go
I
ahead.
had, right?
Let me get through my final.
What's that logo?
So this is just basically a pine.
What's pine cone?
It's a pine
Okay.
cone, and it's
It's supposed to be like a stained glass window pine cone.
You're right. Yeah, it does look like that. You know, very religious almost. But I mean, all said and done, this is good. It almost smelled and tasted like pine, which is not exactly very interesting. I like the Shiner
It's like a
Oktoberfest.
garden floor.
We keep going back to the Shiner.
The Shiner
Yeah.
was good. It was old school. I liked it. It's you know what you're drinking here. The Storm IPA was also pretty good, very low key for an IPA, which I like.
All Brooklyn Brewery beers taste the same.
More or less. I think it's part of the whole.
When I used to live in
the,
Brooklyn, Brooklyn Brewery would have like these things where they would sell off extra beer, and it was all these cool logos and stuff, but it was all the same beer. It was just in different packaging.
maybe that's their game. Trick people. Toxic Earth didn't like it. Too green for
No.
me. The pumpkin stuff is kind of interesting. I mean, one of them was in your face pumpkin. The other one
Right.
was stale pumpkin. Didn't like it. Again,
There's a reason why you don't have pumpkin spice all year round.
right. This is a good reason why. Blue Moon wins. Very summary, as Robert said.
Blue Moon beats your Shiner?
Yes, it does. I'm sorry, dude. This is it, man. Mango. If there's mango, I'm in love.
But well, it's not mango, it's mango flavor.
It's mango. It's mango, dude.
Okay, hope so.
I may actually have a little. You guys
Real
wanna?
mango flavor.
You know what? Let's finish off with some artificial mango.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Real mango flavor.
This is the way we'll
Because I can tell you it's
go
in
down the road.
real vanilla flavor if you like, but you won't like it.
Cheers. Ooh, yeah.
Pinky.
Pinky, mango,
So
mango.
thank you again from us here at
Down the Shore Marketing.
Down the Shore Marketing
And Design and Drinks
Drinks and Design Podcast. I'm CJ.
Robert.
And Ashish.
Thank you again, and have a good evening.
Have a good evening. See you soon.
And make
Keep
better
drinking.
choices than we do.
Keep drinking. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.